Next, we'll have some words of Dr. Kent Miller for Air Force Office of Scientific Research. Please.
Thank you. I'd like to begin by thanking Dr. Woodman and Dr. Chow and the others for organizing this 50th anniversary and giving me the chance to come back here after too many years away from Peru. I guess my first interaction with Jicamarca was back in I think it was 1976 when Dr. Sid Bohill asked me to go to Jicamarca Amigos meeting at the Cosmos Club in Washington, D.C. And a year later, I was a newly minted PhD with a postdoc working for Dr. Bohill, and his first assignment was to ask me to go to Jicamarca to continue his studies of D-region dynamics. And so I soon found myself with a box of punch cards in assembly language that I'd never used before, and a ticket to Peru with an open-ended return. And so, well, it was an interesting trip. I still remember that first trip down here. It was a new postdoc. Of course, the flights, I missed the flight in Miami, had to stay there for a day. I remember that. And customs was a lot harder then than it is now. There was no x-ray machine, so they went through everything. And they especially got excited about my box of 9-track tapes. And I think, if I remember right, it took a letter from the Institute to get the tapes through customs. And so I got down here. Of course, the program didn't work. I had never used assembly language, but a month later, when I finally went home, I was an expert and was very familiar with we had an address of an amateur radio operator in Lima that I could go in there to Lima to contact people back in Illinois to ask questions about the program. And so it finally worked. I went home with a box of great of tapes with good data. And it was good memories. I have a lot of good memories of Peru, of staying in the Pueblo and the atmosphere there, and especially the long weekends without power sometimes when there were general strikes, and long weekends that gave me the chance to go to Cusco and Machu Picchu and see the country, and have good memories of the Peruvian people and the warmth and the friendliness and the helpfulness that I experienced here at Jicamarca. I know that the reason that I was asked to say a few words wasn't because of my being one of the great users of Jicamarca. I was here that 1 year and used it then, got myself some great memories, and it's great for my own career and my own personal advancement. But most of you here have used Jicamarca more than I have, so I won't try to talk about what I did here scientifically. It's a great instrument, as we've heard from the others. It's a world-class instrument, and there's really nowhere in the world you can do the things that you can do here in Jicamarca. The organization I come from, the Air Force Office of Scientific Research, is the funding agency for the Air Force for basic research. We fund only open literature research. At the meeting we just come from in Paracas, where we've heard many papers on equatorial aeronomy, the importance of this region of the Earth to the Air Force was obvious by the many papers that included both data from Jicamarca and data from the CNOS satellite. It's important for navigation and for communication purposes, and so a lot of the data and the studies that have come from Jicamarca have been very useful in these areas, in GPS navigation and in low-latitude communication studies and things such as that. But it's the physics that comes from Jicamarca that's always been impressive. The plasma physics from the studies of the electrojet and the other physics, the physics that we've learned down here has been important. And so I really just wanted to say thank you for this occasion, for letting me come down here. thank you for the good memories that I have of Hicamarca, and for the good people that I've met here. Over the years, I've kept my association with many of you, and I appreciate that. And I just wanted to, again, say how much I've appreciated getting to know Peru, this wonderful country, the warmth of the people, and the great place that it is. Thank you.